Now looking at this, so we have 2 multiplying the 2x plus 3 multiplying the 3x over 6. Okay, now the 2 times 2x gives 4x plus 3 times 3s gives 9x divided by 6, which is the common denominator. Now, from here, you can see that 4x plus 9x is what? 13x divided by 6. And the question here is that can this further be simplified as mixed fraction? This is a question. Okay? Can we simplify this fraction as mixed fraction? Can this further be simplified as mixed fraction? That is a question. Can this further be simplified as mixed fraction? Now we are having 13x over 6. So can this be in form of a mixed fraction? The answer to this is no. Why? Because this is not just 13 over 6. In the case whereby you have 13 over 6, okay, you can simplify it as fraction. But in this case, if you have just 13 over 6, you can say that 2 whole number 1 over 6. But in this case, no. Okay? This is where you stop. You can't simplify this further. Why? Because this is an algebraic term. 13x over 6 is an algebraic term. Okay? It's an algebraic term. Okay, Alisa Davis, I can see you. Welcome online. So this is an algebraic term. So this cannot be simplified further. So this is an example under the algebraic fraction. But now, let's consider a case whereby we have algebraic equation. What if we have an algebraic equation? Remember that when you have an algebraic term, the same approach you used is the same approach we used for the normal fraction. Multiply, this is the denominator given to you. Multiply the denominator to have the LCM of 6. After you've done that, you can do something we call a cross multiplication. But in this case, I'm not cross multiplying. What I'm doing is to multiply. So now 2 multiplying 2x, we have this, plus 3 multiplying 3x. So I have this. So the next thing I did was to distribute. 2 times 2x gives 4x. 3 times 3x gives 9x. 4x plus 9x gives 13x with a common denominator of 6. And I mentioned that if we have 13 over 6, we can rewrite 13 over 6 in form of a mixed fraction. But in this case, this is an algebraic term. And when you have an algebraic term, this cannot be simplified further. So what you have to do is to stop here. But now let's consider an algebraic fraction that involves an equation, which is going to be the next thing I'm going to be doing right now. Now, what I have right now in the next example is you having 3x divided by 2 plus x divided by 4 equals to 1. This is what I got. This is what I got. Daniela Gasha, help. Do you need an help with any question? Please let me know. If you need help with any question, then you can put it in the comment section or just let me know. Okay, I can send you my email so that you can send a question to it. Now, looking at this, we have 3x over 2 plus x over 4 equals to 1. This is an equation, not just a fraction. This is an equation, not just a fraction. Now, if you look at this, the first thing you have to do is the same thing we did in the previous question. What you have to do is find the LCM. And to find the LCM, we have two ways. The LCM of 2 and 4 is the same thing as 4. But if you want to make things easy for yourself, multiply 2 and 4. If you multiply 2 and 4, it will be easy. Just have 8. Okay? You have 8. Now, here, we have the denominator to be 8. The next thing you have to do is to what? Multiply. And how do you multiply? Let 3x multiply your 4. And let 2 multiply x. Now, to do this, we have 4 multiplying 3x plus 2 multiplying x equals to 1. So now, if you look at this example, with the previous example I did, the only thing changing is the equation. So this is an equation involving the algebraic fraction. Now, let's multiply out. 4 multiplying 3x gives 12x plus 2 multiplying x is the same thing as 2x. You can see that dividing this by the common denominator of 8 equals to 1. This is what we've got. Then what is the next thing? 12x plus 2x gives 14x divided by 8 equals to 1. Now, this is what we've got. What is the next thing to do? Now, to do this, let me say something. When you have two fractions, this is a fraction, and this is another fraction, separated by plus or minus, the first thing that will come to your mind is to find the LCM. But when we have a fraction, two fractions, this is like saying 1 over 1, separated by equal sign, the next thing that will come to your mind must be what? Cross multiply. Cross multiply. Anytime we're having two fractions separated by equal sign, we have what? You must cross multiply. So by cross multiplication, we have 1 times 14x, we have 14x. 1 times 8, we have 8. So from here, we have 14x equals to 8. In the comment section, can you tell me what to do to get the value of x? Now we have 14x equals to 8. What must be done to get the value of x? Now let me say something. Here we have 14x. This is an algebraic term. This 14 is called the coefficient of x. So a coefficient is any number. A coefficient is any number that stays behind a letter. Any number that stays with a letter, but most times always behind. For example, we have 3x. The coefficient of x in this is 3. Here I'm having x. The coefficient of x here is what? 1. So this is how to get what? The coefficient. So the same thing we're going to do here is that we having 14x equals to 8. So the coefficient of x is what? 14. So now 14 cancel out 14. We're having x. And here we have 8 over 14. If you stop here, you've done a great job. But this is not the end of everything. So the next thing to do is to divide to the lowest term. And how do you divide to the lowest term? You can divide by the common multiple, the common value. This is an even number. This is an even number. Here we can have 4/7 when you divide through by 2. So this is how to do what? This is how to solve questions involving algebraic fraction and involving equation. But in a situation whereby we don't have this equal sign, you stop here, which is 14/x. Which is 14/x. Now, I'm going to choose a question as a class work, and I'm going to wait for like 3 or 4 minutes and expect to see the answer in the comment section. Then we end the class for today. Okay, let me clean this. So get ready. And the question is, y/3 plus 2y/5 equals to 2. What is y? So what is y? Now we've solved like 7 examples in this class. So I'm trying this as a class work, and I expect you to do this. Let's just have like 3-4 minutes to do this. So I'm going to give some minutes for us to do this, and then we can end the class. Okay, I'm waiting for the answer to this. Now you've got like 3 minutes to do this, and then I'm going to put the right answer out, and we can end the class. So you've got 2 minutes to do this. We solved like 7 examples in this class tonight, and I want to see what you can do so that it's going to show that you understand what we did. Okay, let me see your answer in the comment section, please. For those just joining, you can also try to do the question. You can put your answer in the comment section. You can put the answer in the comment section. Okay. We've got 90 seconds to do this. Okay, a minute more. (30/11). Okay. (30/11). This sounds good. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's do this together. Now, to do this, the LCM, you can just multiply these denominators together, and this gives 15. Now, by multiplying these two together, 5 multiplying y plus 3 multiplying 2y equals to 2. Now we have 5 multiplying y, this gives 5y, plus 3 multiplying 2y gives 6y, divided by 15 equals to 2. And here, 5y plus 6y gives 11y over 15 equals to 2. In the last example, I said you can cross multiply. So here we have 11y equals 2 times 15. And this gives 11y equals to 30. Dividing both sides by the coefficient of y, like we did in the last example, y is 30 over 11. So we've gotten an answer. Zulihat Osinaike. Thank you very much. See you next time. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.